Luffy has zero character development. Now, that is a loaded statement, but I want to have a genuine conversation about this. When I first saw this comment, I typed out a whole paragraph, but then it really got me thinking, and I've just been pondering this all morning long. Does Luffy really develop as a character, or is he just the same guy from episode 1 to current time? But in this video, I am going to be talking about events up to at least the time skip, Sabaody vibes, maybe light things ahead of that, but I'm going to do my best to keep this as spoiler-free as possible, at least up to the time skip. So on the simple side of this, Luffy has stayed the same general character from day one as far as what his goals and aspirations are. Who Luffy is as Luffy has not changed too much throughout this entire story. So if we're just leaving it as simple as that, then I might be inclined to agree with you on this. But Luffy absolutely has gone through many learning moments throughout this series that helped him evolve as a captain. So maybe Monkey D. Luffy as a specific person has not changed, but Monkey D. Luffy as the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates has absolutely developed. The first really big growth moment, in my opinion, for Luffy was in Water 7 with the whole Usopp and Going Merry moment. We all want to point to Zoro, but I actually want to point to Sanji first here. In this panel, Luffy is about to tell Usopp to kick rocks. And Sanji's like, bro, shut the hell up. You are about to say something insane that you're going to regret. You want to stop and think about your actions. Coupling that moment from Sanji with Zoro's speech to Luffy about being a captain, not doubting yourself, and being someone that others can have faith in was a moment where I think Luffy finally stopped and genuinely started listening to the people around him. For as headstrong as Luffy is, I think this was a huge moment where he realized that he does actually need to start considering other people outside of just the things that he has going on. Not to say that Luffy is inherently selfish, but Luffy doesn't tend to take advice very often. Or bare minimum, stop to listen to it. Then we jump to Sabaody when Kuma absolutely decimates all of them, and Luffy has this realization that he genuinely cannot protect the people he is bringing along on this journey. And yes, this could be written off as a simple, hey, it's time to get stronger thing, but I think this is a moment where, again, as a captain, he is taking responsibility or trying to for his crewmates, and he is realizing that he has led them into a situation that they cannot survive. And then, of course, that all leads to this moment where Luffy yet again was not strong enough to protect that which he loves. So after going through those moments, and of course more that's happened since then, I think Luffy absolutely has character development, but it's more in the way of being a captain and relating with other people as opposed to internal development. Luffy absolutely knows and is confident in who he is and what he wants. He's been that way since the very first episode, we know that, so that hasn't changed heavily. But has Luffy changed throughout this story? Yes, he absolutely has. His moral compass and his values have stayed the same, but his understanding of how to interact with the world and how to uplift his friends and help them be successful as well has changed, and I think that's huge. But as always, guys, let me know what y'all think. Does Luffy actually have character development, or is he just the same dude for 1,000+ episodes?